Hello, everybody. Welcome back to PC3 Live Edition with PM. I'm your host, Shiloh Corbello.
I'm Ethan Marquardt, and today we have our special guest for a host.
Asher Vanderwood. I'm very glad to be on here, so thank you guys for having me.
He's grateful for being in our presence.
Yes, very grateful.
You should be very grateful.
I'm never usually around this greatness of presence.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to ask you a great question. Well, I have a great question for both of you guys.
Oh, what is it now?
Okay.
So, I was asking you guys earlier if your guys' dads were like pretty buff and everything,
That
right?
was really weird to ask.
Because I was wanting to know, would you guys fight your guys' dads when they were in their prime for $15 million?
Yeah, no doubt, 100%.
Really?
For 15 million?
You have to win though.
Okay, I'd still do it though. Like that's like, can you imagine?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I would do it.
Really? So you think you would win against your dad?
I don't know if I'd win, but it's not worth turning down $15 million.
So
like that's like if you were to say like $100, I'd be like, maybe.
So if I'm like me right now, fight my dad when he was in his prime.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Money's money.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't, but you know.
What do you mean, $15 million though?
You think I can fight someone?
Just like be quick.
You didn't say how to fight them. You just said fight them.
Can
you
I
fight them dirty.
Yeah.
No, like you have to use your fists and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting this answer actually.
What do you mean? It's $15 million. How do you really have to think about that at all?
If my dad's injured in the future, I have money to
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like you're doing it for him, actually.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna probably lose on purpose. It's like,
I guess. Well,
it's like a win-win. So.
Well, since you guys are over here trying to kill your dads, we should play Kiss, Marry, Kill. So, Asher, if you don't know what Kiss, Marry, Kill is, we're basically just gonna go ahead and see if we're going to, kiss, marry, or kill animated characters.
Okay.
I believe it is.
I really hope I know these anime characters.
Yeah, well, it's my first turn.
Well, it's your first turn, so let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, first of all...
Yo!
Kristoff from Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
So do you get to see all your options first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, see... Yeah. I only watched Frozen once, which I'm very lucky to have done that.
Yeah, you're lucky. You didn't have to listen to it 15 million times.
It was everywhere when it first came out.
Oh my god, wait guys, I got Aladdin. Okay, this might
Jasmine last time.
This might be easy. This might be easy. Oh crap! No!
Oh, you were saying?
Zuko, guys, I actually named my cat after Zuko because I love him that much.
Yeah.
I used to watch this all the time. Okay, well, I'm marrying Zuko, I'm kissing Aladdin,
and you're gonna kill
and I'm
Kristoff?
killing Kristoff. Like, what?
That's fair.
That is like,
same.
yeah, he doesn't compare to any of these people. Like, what?
Did you see the newest Last Airbender TV show on Netflix?
Yes.
Is it good? I don't know.
I have some, like the acting was... okay, like some parts they just like took out. I feel like it was very like fast paced. Like they should have like slowed it down just a little bit.
But
like,
wasn't the Last Airbender already fast paced?
No, they went through people's stories very like slowly, whereas they like rushed it and like they had like 3 things in one episode and it was just like
what?
Yeah, it threw me off too. But
yeah, I've never seen that show, so.
Oh well, you should watch the animated version.
Should I?
Yes,
I don't think I will.
It's nostalgic for me.
I don't like anime.
Okay, you know, it's not like
American
I don't think
anime. It's different.
Yeah, I don't think people would call it an anime. I think it's like animated.
I mean,
animated,
is
like
the
a
Japanese
cartoon.
word for cartoon.
Okay, well, I wouldn't call Avatar an anime. That's what I'm saying.
It's a Nickelodeon anime. That's why I like to
exactly. So it's an anime.
Okay.
Ooh, Felissa Hardy.
Who's
I believe
that?
she's like, I think she's a villain of Spider-Man, if I'm correct.
In the comics, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I forgot what her supervillain name is. I got
Jane from Tarzan.
Jane from Tarzan.
That is pretty funny. Okay, and then you got Yo.
Oh, from Flash.
Huh?
Caitlin from
You guys have you've seen the Flash, right? Oh my
No.
gosh. Hey, that's
She's Killer Frost.
She's Killer Frost, yes.
Oh yeah.
Except this
I
is
don't
Killer
know.
Frost, and that's not Caitlin Snow actually. So.
Wait, so
They're
you
the
have
same.
the
But then they separate. So.
Wait, so you have
I stopped watching The Flash. It got repetitive.
It did get repetitive.
I couldn't care anymore.
I went through with it. I had to finish the show.
Oh.
This is interesting.
I only know one person from your list. Jane. I don't know anyone else.
You don't know?
You don't. Oh my god. She's not a superhero person. She wouldn't understand.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Dang.
The problem with that, most of these I feel like aren't trustworthy.
Yeah. See.
I probably would kiss Felissa Hardy.
Okay.
I don't know about Jing right now. And I feel like Killer Frost would just be too cold for anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole quite
point.
literally. Yeah.
Just move to Florida with her.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's
just not how it works at all.
I think it is.
She's like. That it's like doesn't even make.
Okay, sorry guys, I don't know anything about the show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unbelievable. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill Jane.
Dang.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry Killer
Caitlin Snow.
Frost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Killer
not?
Frost. Yeah. That's valid.
Even though I might be frozen to death the next day, it's worth it.
Okay, Asher.
Okay, my name is spelled very nice on here. Very wrong, but
Sure.
okay. Let's go. Okay,
You have
so
two
we got
H's in your name.
Supergirl from the Netflix show.
Oh.
Yo. Okay.
Not a good show.
I haven't actually seen the whole show.
It's
Wonder Woman.
boring.
Wonder Woman. I think I haven't seen that movie in forever. And then Harley Quinn.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Ooh, Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but it's also if we're doing
Yeah, the problem
fictional
is,
characters, I might have to kill her because
Oh yeah, you're so right.
like there's just no way.
True.
Like
I mean, it's also the Suicide Squad version. That one sucks.
you know what you could do. I think I would do kiss Harley Quinn, kill Wonder Woman, and marry Supergirl.
Okay.
Why Supergirl?
Because I would just I would just do that.
What?
I haven't seen Wonder Woman really. I've seen Supergirl.
Wait, are you killing?
I'm killing Wonder Woman.
What?
You're
Yeah.
killing the god?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
Killing
she's
the
like the
god.
coolest like super lady person. I feel like.
Super female character. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Wait,
That's
hold
debatable.
on.
That's totally debatable.
Wait,
Audience
which-
is like you're killing women, Asher.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah.
that's crazy.
I can't believe
Okay.
you,
That
Asher.
is, no, that is
So,
actually
didn't you
insane.
just kill a woman?
No.
Didn't you just kill a woman?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? Didn't you just kill the
not
probably the
killing
most
the-
innocent woman actually? Jane from
Oh yeah,
Tarzan?
you're so
Yeah, that's
right. You are
crazy.
so right. That
The
is
most
probably more
innocent
messed
one
up.
you
Yeah,
killed.
but she couldn't compare it to the other two.
The other two people have killed people, and you killed the innocent one. That's actually crazy. So I would not be
Hey, man.
talking.
Had to impress them
Yeah,
somehow.
that's
No.
this whole
Killing
thing.
the Amazon god. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, yeah. The whole thing is
you're
like,
choosing a boring alien over a god.
That.
well, kind of. Okay. Jeez.
What
Well,
was your third option again?
my third option?
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I can't believe you killed Margot Robbie. How could you?
It said Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
not Margot Robbie.
Well, it's
It
played
did.
by Margot Robbie.
Well, that was a tornado, which actually mentions that we'll be going to Evan Weather next.
Evan Weather. It's me, Evan Weather. I have awoken from my slumber to give you this urgent, super big, mega, severe storm warning. The Storm Prediction Center from the National Weather Service has issued a slight risk for severe weather for today, February 27th, 2024. This includes the risk of damaging winds, large hail, and maybe even tornadoes. Oh no! You may be thinking, tornadoes? In February? What has this world come to? And yeah, tornadoes don't usually happen this far north during this time of year, but it's actually not unheard of. Back in 2017, there were 2 EF3 tornadoes in northern Illinois during the month of February, and actually, Wisconsin just documented its first ever recorded February tornado just a couple weeks ago on February 8th. So it can happen. Alright, now let's go over what's going to actually happen tonight. Or not, because actually no one really knows. The computer models that are usually used to forecast these sorts of events have kind of been all over the place. In fact, some of the models don't even show any storms developing basically anywhere. And the ones that do can't seem to decide where the storms will be. This is the reason that the Storm Prediction Center has kept us at a slight risk and not upgraded us, because they don't even know what's going to happen. So, while everything else is forecast to be pretty ideal for the development of tornadoes, there is a large uncertainty around two factors: the position of the dry line, and the more important one, low level moisture. Alright, so what's a dry line? If you've ever watched a tornado documentary, which I don't know if you have, I guess probably you haven't actually, now that I think about it. What they usually do is they give the oversimplified explanation that the way Tornado Alley works is that there's warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, hot, dry air from the desert Southwest, and cold air from the Rocky Mountains at all levels of the atmosphere, which clash violently to create explosive thunderstorms. And to add on to this explanation, when a low pressure system rolls through the area, sharp boundaries are formed between these air masses as they rotate around the low pressure center. These boundaries are things like cold fronts, warm fronts, and even dry lines. Dry lines are the boundaries between the warm, moist air and the hot, dry air. The problem is today, no one really knows how far east the dry line is going to be. Storms are supposed to form along the dry line, so if the dry line is still over here when the storms form, then the storms are going to be in this general area. But it could be as far east as this, in which case storms would form in this sort of area. The other thing with dry lines is that they don't cause a solid line of storms. They cause individual, isolated storm cells, and those cells are very powerful, but in between those cells there's large gaps of nothing that could even just be blue sky. So even if the dry line is in a favorable position for us to get storms, then we still might not get anything at all. But if we do get storms, they will likely be strong and contain quite large hail. As for whether or not they will carry a tornado risk, that depends on the second uncertainty: low level moisture. To keep it brief, tornadoes feed on moisture in the low levels. If it doesn't get humid enough today, the storms will not be able to interact with the surface to produce tornadoes and will instead be relegated to producing large hail. So yeah, that's what's up with today's severe weather threat. Stay safe, keep an eye out for tornado watches and warnings, and know the difference between those two things. Yeah. Bye.
I was wearing ripped jeans, a baggy sweatshirt,
Hey,
a tank top.
my friend's a little hungry.
I can help you with that.
I was wearing ripped jeans, a baggy sweatshirt, a tank top,
A puffy winter coat.
A tight dress.
Kids' pajamas.
but that doesn't matter.
Because it's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It doesn't matter what you're wearing, because when it comes to sexual harassment, it's never your fault.
Well, before that potential tornado hits us, I really hope we can play a game of Family Feud.
Sorry, you must have said something on accident. Family fraud, you mean, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Family feud.
Family.
I hardly know her. Thank you, Bay. Survey. Well, before we get into the rules, this is Family Fraud. I hope everyone's excited. Are we?
Yeah.
Pretty excited.
Ah, okay. So, I'm going to explain to you the rules real quick. So, I, Tristan Maddox, am the host of Family Fraud, and I will read you a question, and you will guess the top 5 most common answers. And I will ask they, survey, if you guys are right or not, and he'll tell you if you're right. So, you ready to get into the game?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that telephone, before I forget, that's how you dial in, because the buzzer.
You gotta say.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. That's what you say.
Okay.
Coolio? Coolio.
Yes.
Coolio.
All
I
right.
should be probably
You
under
ready
the
for the
table?
first question,
Under the
everyone?
table.
Ready for the first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Name something you would find in a pirate's junk drawer.
Don't.
Asher Vanderwood.
Treasure.
I don't know. Treasure. Survey? Nope.
What?
Not at all. Asher is
Not
wrong.
a very successful pirate.
Shy.
Is it a hook, like a hand hook?
Hook. Survey.
I'll give it to you. Hook maintenance kit was on here.
Yay!
Now I doubt that multiple people gave that answer, but
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just different.
I did not come up with these, by the way. I did not.
No. These are completely fair surveys. Oh, Ethan Rung.
An eye patch?
An eye patch. Survey.
Yeah, eye patch collection is number 1.
Oh, dang. Why didn't I think about that?
Reason.
Wait.
3 doubloons for that.
3 doubloons.
Can I ring in another?
Pirate.
Yeah, Shy.
Could
go
it be
ahead.
a skull? I feel
Skull?
like that's something.
They?
No.
What?
Wait,
Ooh, you're wrong.
can I bring in
Shy.
another answer?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Treasure map or map?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
We're done with that one now, though.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no more. So
Dang.
do you want to go through them?
We were supposed to be done about 3 questions ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What is the worst thing to be allergic to?
People.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
That's on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's on there. That's correct.
Survey says.
Survey says that's true. Ethan says
Peanut butter.
peanut butter, Faye.
No.
Oh.
That's just something people are allergic to.
Yeah.
Shy's ringing in.
Water? Because, like, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yep.
Water, Faye.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
That would be bad. That would
Yeah,
be
I
bad.
think that would be very
Would not
difficult.
be
to do.
good.
Not difficult.
It would not
difficult.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, not great at all. Everyone done? No
Yeah.
more?
I think that's it. I mean, what else could you be
Oh, no,
allergic
Faye, can
to?
you read off the rest of the questions?
Sunlight.
All right. So the peanut butter one was.
Shiloh.
Okay.
This one, the number 1 is hard because it said number 1 is food. I don't know if that means
But what-
any type of food or what.
Cannot
Yeah.
guess anything.
I was thinking about saying that, but.
I didn't give it to you. It was food, people, water, animals, money.
Oh, money. Yeah, that would
I'm
suck.
allergic to money, which is why I don't have a job.
Well,
No.
my
Yeah,
would
that's
fair, that's fair.
suggest that I'm allergic to money, but
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's-
move on.
Crazy, I both think it's the same joke.
Name an excuse people give for being late that's too ridiculous to be true.
I just want to preface this one by saying I did not come up with any of these. These were these
My-
were the answers that were.
These
I
are
don't
the answers
understand.
I found. Asher Vanderwood's ringing in.
My dog ate my homework.
Dog ate his homework.
You would think that would be on here, but it's not. These
Oh,
are all,
come
well, you're not gonna get any of these. These are absurd.
Very absurd.
No,
Ethan's
I
calling
got
in.
this.
Yeah.
My sister ate my homework.
My sister ate my
That's so
homework.
so specific.
Nope, that didn't happen. Did not happen.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh.
Shy's ringing in.
I was walking my fish.
Shy rocking her fish.
Oh.
No, that's a good one though.
Dang it.
That's funny.
Ethan,
My monkey was doing my makeup.
my monkey was doing my makeup.
Not a good
Mr.
one.
Bay.
Not on here.
That's crazy.
Wait.
All right, last minute guesses. Anybody?
And the question is, like, what's a good excuse?
Could you repeat
like,
it?
That's a bad
ridiculous excuse.
Name an excuse people give for being late that's too ridiculous to be true.
No, I was gonna say my car broke down, but that's too
I don't
good.
know. Is Asher right?
No,
No.
he's not. Again. Oh, okay.
Ethan's got
I got
one
one
last
more.
minute. Yes.
My friends from Mars kept me up all night.
I think this guy just likes to talk.
You know what? I'm gonna give that one to him because alien abduction is on there.
Yo, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There's
This
no
is
way.
crazy.
Ethan,
There's no way.
Figure it out.
That's
So we're gonna go. to
Okay,
Joseph
yeah,
Faye with the
Mars-
rest of the questions.
Number 1 was stuck in a time warp. Number 2 is alien abduction, chased by a swarm of bees, and
What?
accidentally joined a parade.
Yo.
That's
What?
actually happened to me once.
Okay, yeah, you've accidentally joined a parade. You want to
Yes, that
share?
actually has
Totally
happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe for another time.
Well,
All right. Let's move on to a probably more reasonable question. Name a kind of tree that would make. Name a kind of tree that would be weird to have as a Christmas tree. Everyone's fighting. Asher.
What?
In a intense duel. Asher's ringing in.
Birk tree.
I don't know. Burke Tree, Mr.
No.
Bay. No.
A
Absolutely. not.
weird tree? Like,
Ethan Lockwood ringing in.
Like the prank.
Did you say Lockwood?
Ethan ringing in.
A palm tree.
Oh, that's definitely on.
It's
there.
on there.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
I don't know.
Ah,
Weird tree.
this is difficult.
Something else.
Oh, Shy's reaching out.
Wait, it has to be a tree?
Yep.
Oh, crap. No, I don't know. I was going to say,
No.
like, what if
What
someone...
were you gonna say?
No, like, what
What?
if...
Why would it
no,
need to be a tree?
My arm.
Like, what if someone, like, took a
Table.
bush from
A brick.
outside and decides to
rock.
decorate it as a tree?
So
Table.
Charlie Brown tree.
Is it a
Wow.
bush?
I don't know what it is. It's like
I think it was a
halfway.
tree.
Hold the phone.
Sorry, I was gonna say like, what is it? Someone could like get a bush from outside and decorate it as a tree.
I don't think she knows what a bush is.
Yeah.
A redwood tree.
Okay. You
I
just
was
see
thinking that.
Yeah.
Last minute
a
guess.
redwood tree.
Okay,
Redwood
yeah.
tree.
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The Deku tree from Legend of Zelda.
What?
We're just read the answers.
Okay.
I would
Well-
Fungus tree.
go ahead and read
It's
the
not on
answers.
there.
Wish.
So,
Oak tree, palm tree, maple tree, fruit tree.
Wrong. Basically, you guys were incorrect. So
Yeah, basically.
Nuh-uh.
Tristan, I'm tired of hearing you yapping.
I'm
So,
tired of you being here with me.
so let's actually go to Tristan's segment. Actually,
Modern day society
That
is
was
riddled
funny.
with bad movies and TV shows. It's one of the most.
I forgot what it was called. For a second, so I was like, your segment. Scary Screen.
Writing skills. I'm Tristan Maddox, and welcome to Scary Screenwriting.
Welcome all from movie buffs to the average television consumers. This is Scary Screenwriting, where we take your least favorite movies and television shows and explain why they're an absolute failure, and I improve upon them. To kick off our new show, we're starting with WandaVision, the closest thing Marvel will ever get to a situational comedy except for the entirety of Phase 4. All joking aside, when this released during 2021, during the quarantine, it was taken with a grain of salt by the public, both hated and liked for completely fair reasons. Set after the events of Avengers Endgame, WandaVision follows Wanda Maximoff and Vision living in a seemingly perfect town of Westview. As they navigate through different decades of sitcom-inspired realities, the couple begins to suspect that things are not as they seem. Through the episode, the United States sends SWORD, Sentient Weapons Observation and Response Department, just rolls off the tongue, to investigate the town of Westview that completely went off the radar. That by itself sounds like a cool premise, right? Well, except for one major factor. After SWORD manages to send a drone through the radio barrier, it's discovered by Wanda, and she just, waltzes out there. Yes, you heard me right. An Avenger, one of the world's mightiest heroes, a protector of Earth, has held captive an entire town just to live out her fantasies with her fake husband and 2 children. That fake husband is also being mind controlled by her, and the 2 children that she has, fake, complete fabrications. Let me just say, before I dig into it, this show is very, very entertaining, especially to those who have seen all the characters grow through the movies they were in. The sitcom aesthetic is a very interesting and very fun to watch, especially in the beginning when you have no idea what's really going on with the show's mystery. The anticipation after Endgame to see exactly where these characters would, well, no pun intended, end up, was huge for fans, me included, which is exactly why I am so offended that this show drags these beloved characters through the mud with uncharactered decisions that, let's be honest, just don't make any sense. Wanda is a prime example of this. After the climax of the show, Wanda and this sword chick, who also has powers through the show, she's like, "Oh my god, it's okay, girly, slay." And then Wanda's like, you're right. I may have enslaved an entire town for an extended period of time, but, I'm human too. Okay, quit your yapping. Time to start fixing this dumpster fire. Before I completely remake this show, let's take the good aspects of the show and incorporate it into the rewrite. The main things that I took from the show was the premise, the pitch. I think it's a great idea for a show. It is just very entertaining to watch. A very entertaining idea just to mess around with. I like the concept of the government sending SWORD to investigate the radio bubble. Again, a very brilliant decision. It causes conflict and it makes sense. The sitcom aesthetic doesn't really add much to the story, but I just like it because it's silly. And then the mystery of the radio film bubble. I think that's neat. If we can play with that a little bit more instead of it just being Wanda did it because, oh, she's evil now. Woo. Those are what make this show good, in my opinion at least. So let's take that and let me start yapping again. What I would do if I were pitching this rewrite of a multi-million-dollar Disney property, is that I would keep the sitcom aesthetic of the show, setting up the status quo, then disrupting that pretense with a slow revelation of a mystery revolving around Sword investigating the radio bubble. That at this core is what this story is truly about. Let's stick to it. That's what makes people watch. Let's just go with it. Wanda will be the underlying villain aside with Agatha, who would, let's just be honest, be a stepping stone for Wanda to reach her true potential of becoming the Scarlet Witch. Wanda's goal? To stop all of those who get in the way of her perfect sitcom utopia. You might say that doesn't make any sense, and you would be right. If you want to understand, go watch that Doctor Strange movie. No, not that one. The bad one. Vision will still play the fake husband who wishes the best for his life and eventually ends the same fate he had in Endgame. Dead as a door. And finally, Sword would keep their role as the government power trying to stop the threat. I think this story would play out mostly the same. Like I said, the show is good. It's just little nitpicky things that don't make sense, that aren't in line with what the characters say or do. The one aspect I want to try and fix on that is the main character, Wanda. Wanda, she should play more like a tyrant. She shouldn't be, instead of a wannabe sympathetic hero, she would be held responsible for her actions. If not, try. And not let free by the government like what happens in the show. She would escape and go on to be the hero turned villain that stars in the bad Doctor Strange movie. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Scary Screenwriting. I've been your screenwriter, Tristan Maddox, and I hope you're ready for next week, where I get arrested and never allowed back in the state of Missouri for my actions. Have a good one, guys.
Hey you, on that couch there. Huh? Are you tired of watching some boring old shows such as The Office? Yeah, obviously. Well then do I have something for you. It's The Friday Show. The Friday Show? That's right. The Friday Show has tons of episodes and things for you to watch. Like what? Well, we got reviews, skits, holiday specials, and many more. Holy moly! And check out this honest review about the show.
Man, this is the best show I've ever seen since 2008. This show is just so good. I bought a whole box of popcorn just to watch the show.
That's actually pretty cool. Where can I find it? It's on YouTube right now. Just look up PC3 Media on YouTube and you'll find it right there.
Man, guys, gotta say, there might not be any good news about WandaVision, but we do have better news for you. Shy, would you like to start us off with your panda story?
Yes, I would. See, guys, China is yet again giving us pandas in San Diego and DC zoos. But this time it's for research purposes now. So they're trying to research things about disease prevention and habitat protection for these pandas with a fee paid by SDZWA for the opportunity to host the pandas going directly to giant panda conservations in China. That's just really cool.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, and Dr. Owens, who works there, also says pandas in our care and in the care of Chinese colleagues at conservation facilities play an important role as ensuring against extinction and loss of genetic diversity in their native habitats. So it's just really cool that people are, stepping up to care about these pandas and, just everything about that with their little critters.
You just love pandas?
I do love pandas.
I would be really sad if the pandas go extinct.
I would too.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I want to grow up knowing if I have kids that they get to know and
what a
meet
panda
what
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I don't want to be like, I remember when pandas used to
When
be
pandas
when I was
used to
a
be a
kid.
thing. That's crazy.
Dude, that's what's gonna happen with Venice. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you guys remember when Venice was a thing?
That
Now
is
it's
kinda
gone.
crazy. That's wild. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I hope not.
No,
Yeah.
you're
Do you want to go next? I want to go next. I mean, I do have a better story than Shy's.
okay.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's true. So, like, maybe we should one-up it quick about a literal pancake house.
Wait, hold on. Before you get into that, tell me, where is it again?
It's actually in Tennessee, in Gatlinburg.
You almost said Gettysburg,
I did not say that, because what are you even talking about right now? I don't even know where you would get that idea from.
You said that before the show started.
He was having a hard time.
Yeah, I don't actually know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're referencing to.
You know what you did.
Actually, yeah, you can actually eat the furniture. No, you cannot eat the furniture. That would probably, I mean, you can. Feel free to. If you want, if you're a goat, I think even a human can eat the furniture. If you want to, they do have like a breakfast theme fashioned like stack of pancakes with like a butter chimney. Don't think you can eat the chimney, unfortunately. I don't think that's as easy as eating like pillows. But you can stay for 3 nights. I think that's as most of you can book it for. I'm sure it's like brand new, so like a lot of people want in. But it was made in the honor of National Pancake Day, and it's Eggo. So it's like their Eggo house.
Eggo.
Eggos are really good. So it's furnished with decor, including pancake-inspired beds and strawberries and cream sheets and pillows.
Yummy.
It doesn't actually say if you can eat them, so you know what? Maybe you can. You're just gonna have to go and see. So yeah. Also, the kitchen is fully loaded with Eggos. So you actually don't have to eat the furniture because you have plenty of Eggos there that come with it.
I gotta say, man.
Sorry.
Calories are calories, man. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just confused. Why is it called a pancake house if it's an Eggo? Isn't Eggos like
Eggos
waffles?
make both, I think.
I mostly know them from waffles, but
yeah, I know them as waffles.
I know them as waffles too, but I think they definitely have both. I think originally though they were off waffles, but how do you make a waffle? I guess you could make it a Waffle House. Pancake seems probably easier though.
I mean, they do.
I disagree. Waffles are better.
Waffles, okay.
Waffles are better.
It really depends, but
they're
no.
both the same thing to me.
No, it's not. I made a whole slideshow on why waffles are better. I will present it again.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't really have a preference, but like definitely sometimes the pancakes are better than waffles.
Okay. Well,
100%.
Ethan,
They're
how about you tell us?
the same thing to me. I don't care. Calories are just calories, man.
No.
So, anyways, besides all this hungry food talk and pandas, did you guys hear about the Borderlands trailer that came out?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Borderlands. I could talk about that
I just looked this up, and apparently they're starting their own cinematic universe and planning to make a major villain debut, which is going to be inevitable according to this. You guys know the villain, if you played Borderlands, Handsome Jack.
Yes, dude, yes.
Yeah, he's going to be in present Borderlands in movies. And he's almost guaranteed due to his popularity as a villain, so they have to have Handsome Jack as the villain.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if the success of the first Borderlands movies, it will determine the future of the cinematic universe. And potentially impacting sequels of fan interest. So we might get our own video game cinematic universe like Marvel.
That'll be really cool.
No, I would love that, especially if they make a Borderlands 2
Is it confirmed?
movie.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be confirmed. Well, that all depends if the movie does well enough.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I kind of hope it does because it seems like a fun.
I'm sure
series.
it will.
Yeah.
As long as it's good, I'm sure, because you got a big enough fan base too.
Well,
for
also
sure.
the cast in it is huge. You got Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black.
Dang. You got Jack Black, isn't it?
Oh, he's the little robot guy, Claptrap.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make plenty of money from that movie.
Have you played the Borderlands games?
I played played one. I haven't played all of them. No.
Dang.
I couldn't get into them as much as other games. They're fun.
Well, they should go ahead and
I haven't played it in a while, so I actually couldn't tell you like what it's all about.
Yeah,
because it's been all very.
You're gonna go ahead and play that after the show.
Oh, am I?
So yeah, I've been Shiloh Carvello.
I've been Asher Vanderwood.
And I'm Ethan Marquardt.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.